Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Young and the Restless early edition spoilers, Lily lashes out. Young and the Restless next week spoilers see Lily Winters giving Heather Stevens a piece of her mind in the week of March 25th to 29th on YNR. Take a look at the latest weekly spoilers for the CBS Suds Fest. Next week, on YNR, Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, is at Crimson Lights with Heather Stevens, Dale Bloom. She says Heather made her choice, to get back together with Daniel Romalotti, Michael Graziadei, and sleep with him behind her back. Now, Lily will make her choice. Heather assumes that means she is going to fire her from Chancellor Winters. Lily says she isn't sure, she hasn't decided yet. She gets up from the table and walks out only to come face to face with Daniel. Perhaps she's considering firing him also on Young and the Restless. Of course, Lily must have a valid reason for letting them go from the company. But, chances are, they could end up acting unprofessional at the office. If so, that will give Lily the opportunity she needs to get rid of them. Later, next week, on Young and the Restless, Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, is also at Crimson Lights. Tucker McCall, Trevor St. John, is there trying to get her to listen to him, so he grabs her arm. She wants nothing to do with him and tells him not to touch her. Just then, Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, walks in and says, "You heard the lady." Of course, Tucker is not happy that Nate is interrupting, but Audra sure is. She can't deal with Tucker's ex-wife, Ashley Abbott, Eileen Davidson, chasing after him. So, it looks like she's through with him, but he's not taking no for an answer. And with Nate defending Audra, it could set the stage for the two of them to spark. Indeed, she's always been attracted to Nate. So, she may use him to get over Tucker. Additionally, on YNR next week, things get heated between Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters, and her son, Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer, at the Abbott mansion. Kyle still resents his mom for getting the C-suite position he wants at the family company, Jabot Cosmetics. Furthermore, he must be having a hard time taking orders from her on Young and the Restless. She says he seems to forget that she is his superior. He is supposed to answer her and not the other way around. He sarcastically retorts that he's sorry if he overstepped. YNR is full of drama. Don't miss a minute to see what Lily Winters decides to do about Heather and Daniel at Chancellor Winters on the CBS soap opera. Get all the latest Young and the Restless spoilers and updates daily from Soap Dirt. In the serene ambience of Genoa City, where glitz and glamour dance alongside dark secrets and simmering conflicts, every day unfurls a new chapter in the lives of its denizens. At the heart of this swirling vortex of drama lies the Abbott Winters Foundation, a beacon of hope for many, but a battleground for its own. The sun hadn't yet broken through the clouds when Lily Winters found herself pacing the lavish corridors of the Foundation's headquarters. Her usually composed demeanor, betrayed by furrowed brows and clenched fists, she exuded an aura of pent-up frustration ready to burst at the seams. It all began with a seemingly innocuous disagreement during a board meeting. Devin Hamilton, her brother, and partner in the Foundation, had proposed a bold new initiative to expand their outreach programs to the underprivileged neighborhoods of Genoa City. Lily, always the pragmatist, questioned the feasibility of such a venture, given their current financial constraints. What started as a difference in opinion quickly escalated into a heated exchange, leaving the once unbreakable bond between siblings strained. As she navigated through the maze of her thoughts, Lily couldn't shake the feeling of betrayal that gnawed at her insides. Devin's unwavering optimism clashed with her pragmatic approach, creating a chasm that seemed impossible to bridge. How could he be so blind to the risks? Did he not see the potential consequences of his reckless decisions? Lost in her tumultuous thoughts, Lily found herself standing before the grand portrait of her late father, Neil Winters. His piercing gaze seemed to pierce through her facade, urging her to confront the demons that lurked within. Neil had been the epitome of grace under pressure, a guiding light in the darkest of times. But without him, the Foundation felt like a ship adrift in a stormy sea, with no compass to guide its course. The morning sun filtered through the stained glass windows, casting a kaleidoscope of colors on the marble floor as Lily made her way to her office. The weight of responsibility hung heavy on her shoulders, threatening to crush her spirit beneath its burden. But she refused to succumb to despair. If there was one thing Neil had taught her, it was to never give up, no matter how dire the circumstances. As she settled into her desk, Lily's thoughts turned to her husband, Billy Abbott. Their whirlwind romance had been the stuff of fairy tales, but lately, cracks had begun to appear in their seemingly perfect facade. Billy's erratic behavior and penchant for gambling had strained their marriage to its breaking point, leaving Lily wondering if love was enough to conquer all. The shrill ring of her phone shattered the silence, jolting Lily back to reality. It was Devon, no doubt calling to mend fences after their confrontation earlier. Steeling herself for the inevitable confrontation, Lily took a deep breath before answering the call. "Devon," she greeted, her voice betraying none of the turmoil that raged within. "To what do I owe the pleasure?" There was a pregnant pause on the other end of the line, as if Devon was weighing his words carefully before speaking. "Lily, I know things got heated earlier, but I believe we can find a compromise that works for both of us." Lily resisted the urge to scoff at his naivety. "And what compromise would that be, Devon? Your reckless optimism versus my practicality? I'm not sure there's much middle ground to be found there." Devon sighed, the sound heavy with resignation. "I understand your concerns, Lily, I really do. But we can't let fear dictate our actions. If we're going to make a real difference in this city, we have to be willing to take risks." The words hung in the air between them, a tangible reminder of the divide that threatened to tear them apart. Lily knew Devon meant well, but his blind idealism clashed with her grounded realism in ways that seemed irreconcilable. "I need some time to think, Devon," she finally replied, her voice betraying none of the turmoil that raged within. "I'll let you know when I've reached a decision." As she hung up the phone, Lily couldn't shake the feeling of unease that settled in the pit of her stomach. The foundation was more than just a philanthropic endeavor, it was a legacy, a testament to her father's unwavering commitment to making the world a better place. But if she and Devon couldn't find common ground, it was destined to crumble beneath the weight of their conflicting ideals. Lost in her thoughts, Lily barely noticed the soft knock on her office door. It was Nate Hastings, a longtime friend and confidant who had always been there to offer a sympathetic ear in times of need. "You could use a break," he remarked, his voice gentle yet laced with concern. "Care to join me for a cup of coffee?" Lily hesitated for a moment before nodding her assent. Perhaps a change of scenery was just what she needed to clear her head and gain some much-needed perspective. As they made their way to the bustling cafe down the street, Lily couldn't shake the feeling of unease that lingered like a dark cloud overhead. The foundation was at a crossroads, and the decisions she and Devon made in the coming days would shape its future in ways she couldn't yet comprehend. But for now, all she could do was take it one step at a time, trusting that she would find the strength to weather the storm that lay ahead. After all, she was Lily Winters, daughter of Neil Winters, and no challenge was too great to overcome when she set her mind to it.